Hey guys, this is Drew Mario, and welcome back to Jak 2. In the last part, we went to the sewers to shoot turret guns. We found out that Baron Praxis is dealing with metalheads and eco. And we actually got another gun this time, the blaster, which is the yellow gun. Unlike the scatter gun, it actually shoots from far distances and pretty much works like a Crimson Guard's gun. And in this part, we got a choice to go to crew again, or we can go back to Torn. Since we're here, we're going to go to crew this time again. I did not mean to blow that thing up. So let's head inside, see what's going on this time.
I have a proposition for you, Jak. Racing is the biggest sport in the city. Errol is the undisputed grand champion. He's crazy and dangerous on the track. My kind of guy. Only a fool would dare race against him, eh? And that's where you two come in. A client of mine is looking for a fast driver for her racing team. Here's a security pass to get you into the stadium section. And your contract with just a few trifles from me. I've already signed your name to save time.
We the racers hereby agree to give crew all proceeds from race earnings, endorsement fees, broadcast royalties, syndication residuals, vehicle sponsorships, small appearance fees, collectible card assets, fast food tie-ins, use of likeness rights, talk show deals, clothing lines, all print rights including book, novella, comic, pamphlet, ticket tape, neon sign, and bathroom graffiti designs. Toy rights, shoe lines, mood rings, game rights. Game rights! Vitamin endorsements, city kickback movie deals, and of course, all death and dismemberment accident insurance claims.
We can work out the tiny details later. If you can get from here to the race garage near the stadium in less than 3 minutes, my client said she would consider letting you drive for her team. Make me proud.
Okay, so now we have to go. We got the green security pass, which in the map we can go through green checkpoints, which unfortunately the closest one is right here. I'll post an annotation. But as you can see, the stadium is unlocked. We can go to the stadium, which is all the way up there. That is our destination. The orange lines. Yeah. And we're all the way down here, and we have to get there in 3 minutes. Now, there is a shorter way to do it, but you have to do the next mission from Torn in order to take the shortcut. But since I decided to go to crew first, I'm going to have to take the long way around. So, and I've done this short way and long way before, so basically, once you get on the vehicle, you have to just floor it. You basically have to go to the wrench, which is the icon for the stadium. Actually, it's the stadium garage, technically. And we're going to meet someone very familiar. Who is it? We won't know until she's been revealed. Now, it may look easy doing this, but if you haven't done this before, of course, it's going to be difficult. So just being aware of that. Now, basically, you just have to treat yourself like you're going to Torn's safe house, or actually the pumping station from Crew's place, and I just hit a Crimson Guard, and that's not going to be good. But as you can see from the distance, I am halfway there. I don't have a yellow checkpoint, so we can't go through the yellow checkpoints yet. If you get to this point, by probably the 125 mark, you should be able to make it. 130 mark. Right now I'm way ahead of schedule right now. However, I am taking the long way, so I wouldn't count on it just yet. So basically, what you have to do, instead of go right to the pumping station, you have to go here instead, to the left. And this is the green checkpoint area. I think it's the only one in the city, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, here in the green area, the thing looks more city-like. Because as you can see, everything is not dead like Torrens area is. The buildings aren't old, and neither is the streets. And the streets don't look futuristic like these ones do. But here we are.
Hello? Crew said someone was looking for a race driver?
I'm busy right now. You must be Crew's new errand boy. Look, I don't mean to be rude. You did get here fast, but I'm not interested in any new drivers right now, and I've got work to do.
Is there anything we can do?
No, I'm working on a secret vehicle project.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, if you think you've got the guts to race in this town, try taking my prototype jet board out on the stadium course. Beat the stadium challenge, and maybe I'll consider you for my team.
Okay. Jack seems pretty stunned.
This is unit number. We're en route.
Of course. I guess he... Of course, that's a lady, so of course Jack will be, you know, stunned like that. But about the voice, do you recognize that voice? I'm not going to spoil it to you though, so don't say anything just yet. You might know who it is. Because that voice does seem familiar. But we won't find out until later on. Meanwhile, this is the jet board that she was talking about.
You can get on and off the jet board at any time.
By pressing the R2 button.
You can jump on your jet board.
X.
You can get a higher jump by steps before you jump.
L1 and then X. Like that.
Jump and jump again a little after you've landed for an even bigger launch. Try getting up on that higher ledge with a boost jump.
Okay, so I have to... Okay. So just... like that. I just need to get on there now.
Try getting up on that higher ledge with a boost jump.
Okay.
You can land on a railing, grind the bosses, try grinding on that railing.
And you can boost jump unlimited a number of times. To grind, just hold and press square. Or hold square.
You can spin in the air, land a perfect 360 for a speed boost.
X, R1, and then left analog stick to the sides.
You can do flips while you jump.
X, R1, and then up and down.
You can also do tricks for fun.
X, L1, and any direction.
Try to put a number of moves together to get points. Get enough points to win the challenge.
So we have to make 15,000 points within the time limit. And we only got 90 seconds to do. So, once again, it's another mission, or I guess, that's a little difficult to do the first time. You just gotta keep doing tricks, no matter what, basically. And if you do that, you'll get more points. I'm already... Those things are worth 100 points. And my health bar is gone, but I guess since we're practicing, or actually we're trying to get high scores here, I guess that doesn't apply. You just gotta keep making tricks, whether it's grinding or just making tricks in general. if you do that, you'll get more points. Especially, yeah. Especially these ones. But of course, what does this have? One thing though, what does this have to do with racing? Because Crew said that she needed someone for her racing team, and we're what? Jetboarding? What's it got to do with that? Huh? As you can see, the bronze score is insanely high. Now I have achieved that score, but it's a little difficult to do. I only got 20,000 that time. I have done it before, just not in a long time. And unfortunately, we have to put the jetboard back, so we won't keep it. We won't be able to keep it just yet. Now this is a sign called the Class 3 race, which is coming up soon, but when will it come? Sometime later in the game. Now notice those signs right after the race is completed, then you'll see. Meanwhile, I'm going to have to head back to the garage to inform this lady.
We beat the stadium challenge.
Great. People do get lucky. Listen, don't you have someone to collect money from or beat up or something?
You don't like us, do you?
You work for that slime ball crew. What's not to like?
Looks like you've won a few races. Isn't it true the city champion gets to tour the palace?
Yeah? Why?
Could you get me into the palace?
A friendly visit, I gather.
Yeah, I'm a real fan of the Baron.
Okay, I'll help you out if you stop bothering me. I saw an old maintenance elevator at the base of one of the palace support towers. That old lift might take you up to the palace if you can find a way to turn on the elevator's power.
Now we could do that.
Roger. Continuing our sweep.
But we're not going to do that just yet. So, since you don't know this area, I'm going to have to take you back. But basically, this is the stadium, where you can... Well, what we just did was probably a one-time thing, but later on we'll see what sporting event we do. Well, okay, I'm going to say it. It's a racing event. And look, we got another one of these mini missions. Now, I don't know if doing it here is a good idea, so... Who am I kidding? I'm here, so why not?
We're evaluating the use of homing beacons and missions. Get all of the beacons as fast as you can. You gotta move quickly on this one.
Okay, basically, for that mission, we have to grab 20 of these beacons within the time limit. Now, using a vehicle will be pretty easy. However, it was a little more difficult the first time I did it. Okay, 15, 14, 13. Basically, you just have to collect them. However, it is difficult once again. As you can see, there are many obstacles. Guards, pedestrians, even cars or vehicles floating in the air. Those are pretty important obstacles to get through. And I have to get off that vehicle because that one's on fire. That kind of cost me a little bit of some time. I think I just hit a police vehicle. Or a crimson vehicle. I'm going to call crimson vehicles police vehicles because they're the police vehicles of this game. I am almost done. So I'm gonna get the orb here, no problem. You might be a little lost now, but you'll recognize the area later on. There's one more beacon. Wow, right through this arch over here, and there's the last one.
Excellent work. You're a great asset to the underground, Jag.
And I did that with 1 health remaining? Huh. Why haven't I noticed that? Oh well. So I'm gonna do something pretty interesting. Even though I have 1 health bar left, I'm gonna take a Crimson vehicle to Torrance safe house. This one. It's a little difficult to drive, but I've done it before. You really have to drive low for this one, though. You really have to use your hover move. Actually, I don't know about driving low, but you do have to use your hover zones very tactically. You have to avoid obstacles using this vehicle. You won't take me alive, Crimson Guards. No, I won't. I will not stop for you. And besides, I'm here anyway. Oh god. Here comes a Crimson vehicle. Anyway, we are at Torrance, so let's see what happens here.
One of the Baron's mining operations is under attack by the metalheads. That's not our problem. It is our problem when the foreman's one of the underground best informants. His name is Vin, and he's just valuable enough to save. Find the warp gate at the power station and use it to travel to the strip mine so you can rescue Vin's pathetic hide.
Hey, tattooed wonder, how come we get all the crappy missions?
Because I don't like you.
Fair enough.
Whatever deal the Baron made with the metalheads, the city's eco is almost gone, and his time is running out. If we don't get the kid back on the throne soon, there may not be a city left to defend.
So the kid is on the... Oh, so the kid is the throne. So Baron Praxis has to do it, do these... So from Baron Praxis's perspective, he has to like make rules for metalheads to kill innocent lives. Otherwise, that kid is going to be on the throne, which is what we need the city to do. No. Which is what we want. Actually, not what the city do. This is what we want, though. That kid from the first part is actually... Well, there's another war mission, but that can wait till later. Not that it matters, but, you know, I'll show one from time to time. Alright, the lightning bolt is the power station.
Patrolling Sector 9.
The yellow lightning bolt, which is located right here. Starting to recognize places? Yeah. So basically, this is Vin's lab. Unfortunately, he's not here. He's here in the warp gate. And if we travel through the warp gate, this will take us to the strip mine, which is right here. Now you can use the warp gate to travel to other warp gates in the area. Now this is the strip mine, which, here's what the map looks like. Not too much. Now, it only covers what... The map only covers what we've uncovered. You may look lost, but... take shortcuts or whatsoever, but ow! But our destination is up there. Oh, okay, so it does give us a destination. However, we can't get there unless you find something. Now this is the shortcut. Actually, whoa! I slipped and that made me not get hit by those pink fireballs or something. Purple, dark fireballs. Wow. So basically you have to follow this, well, this is what I usually do. I just follow this belt, conveyor belt. There are a lot of metalheads here though, so be careful. You just gotta keep running and shooting. Especially using the blaster. If you run out with the blaster, oh, okay, then you can just use the scattergun. Anyway, here comes that dark bomb. Every metalhead from there is defeated. Do any survivors? No? Good, because they're not... Oh yeah, did I not mention they pop out of the ground? Yeah. That's a danger spot. And here's another orb. That's 25 for us. I think there's an orb in here, right? No? Could have sworn there should have been an orb in here. It seemed like an obvious spot. Ow! Oh god. And if I die here, I'm gonna have to start over again. From the start. Which may not seem far. But actually, it doesn't seem far if you got here before. Unless it's difficult. But here's another cutscene coming up.
We're here to help. Torn sent us.
Stay back.
Oh, if we were here to kill you, you wouldn't be talking right now.
Oh, right. Oh, thank goodness. Where's the army? Wait. What? Just you two? What do they think I'm worth?
I'm beginning to wonder that myself. If you want, you can stay here and be metal meat. But Daxter and I are leaving before those monsters get back.
And we're back.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for saving my butt out there at the strip mine. And we'd like to thank you for being such a bad shot. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm a bit jumpy these days. Jumpy? You haven't noticed. Ah! A metalhead behind you! Ah! What? Just kidding. Nice reaction time. Not funny! Those metalheads have been attacking our mining operations, and we're running out of eco power. The city shield walls up, and if the shield drops, well, we can all kiss our butts goodbye.
I've got a few surprises for those metalheads.
You've got to keep the shield walls up until the Shadow figures out what to do. My readings show a drop in eco flow at the drill platform. Probably some metalhead egg sucking away power. So use the warp gate to go to the platform and destroy every metalhead egg you can find.
Daxter must have hit his head. If you do want to see the cutscene again, you could talk right away. But we have to go back to the strip. Actually, no, we don't, because the episode's gone too long. So next time we will go back to shoot those metalhead eggs. So thanks for watching. This has been Drew Mario, and I'll see you in the next part.